So measurement of velocity and acceleration. Get this. Velocity or acceleration of a moving object can be measured in a number of ways. One of the methods is to use sticker tape timer. Let me explain it first. So you see this figure. There is a tape. It's just a paper tape, and there is a carbon paper. So every time this paper, this one is static, but this one is moving. So as it moves, it keeps on vibrating, making dots. So it can make 50 dots in 1 second. 50 dots in 1 second. So which means time taken to make one dot is 1/50. It's always 0.02. And it is called what? Period. So the electrical vibrator moves a pin up and down, usually 50 times in 1 second. The time taken for one complete vibration is called time period. It's 1/50, which is equal to 0.02 seconds.
50.
Yes, in 1 second. It must do 50 dots. Whenever the pin moves down, it presses on a carbon paper disc and makes a dot on the tape, which passes underneath the carbon. Always pass underneath the carbon. You can see how it looks like. So you will always pull the tape, then it makes dots. So you pull the tape. But you don't need to do that one manually. Sometimes you just incline the tape at an angle so that it slides automatically. And the electrical vibrator presses the carbon on the tape and makes dots. See how it works? Something to note. Number one, if a tape is at rest, the pin makes 50 dots in the same place in 1 second when it is at rest. Number two, if a tape is pulled with uniform speed, that's velocity, the dots made are usually spaced out. When it is uniform acceleration, they will be equally spaced. You will have this tape, then you have this, 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 you have this spaced, right? If a tape is pulled with certain acceleration, then the distance between the dots goes on increasing. Whether you see that. If a tape is pulled with a certain acceleration, then the distance between the dots goes on increasing. So they will be spaced. They will not be uniform as it ends. It will be spaced. Are you checking that? Now, instead of pulling the tape manually, usually one end of the tape is attached to the trolley or person. The trolley is made to move over a runway which is friction compensated. Friction has been overcome by giving a small angle of inclination to the runway. Instead of pulling it manually, you just incline the tape at an angle, then it accelerates automatically. So inclining it is to reduce friction so that it slides. In fact, if you are checking my videos, those are advanced videos, you will hear me explaining about angle of repose. If you have ever angle of repose, this is called angle of repose. Angle at which the inclined plane inclines with the inclined plane and the horizontal when the body on the inclined plane just begins to slide. This angle is called angle of repose. That's what we are using here to make this surface a friction compensated surface.